All right, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to TeamVLR.com and Ultimate Dirt TV's Facebook page and also the YouTube channel for Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight, we do something a little different. We step out of the comfort zone, and this time we've got the dirt street stocks around the Phoenix International Raceway for the Rallycross. A bit of a fun run here tonight. Near 40 drivers signed into the pits here tonight for Rallycross with the dirt street stocks, some dirt street stocks, some high flying, door banging, everything you can think of. This is gonna be interesting. That is one word. So whether you're watching on the TeamVLR.com Facebook page, welcome you in. And of course, we are live again on the Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook and YouTube channel. So we've got the 3 links all in the one stream here tonight. So no matter where you're watching from, thank you for joining us here. Of course, if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. It doesn't cost a cent. And you can also hit the thumbs up on the video. Let us know you're enjoying the action. You watch it in 1080p on YouTube, or of course 720 on Facebook. Of course, if you're watching on the TeamVLR.com or Ultimate Dirt TV Facebook page, make sure you hit the like and follow button as well. This is the first time that Ultimate Dirt TV has come to a Rallycross track, and well, yeah, we're going to have to turn left here this evening. Yeah, might sound silly when you think about oval. In fact, you turn right to go left. I have no idea what to expect tonight in the Rallycross scene here for the dirt street stocks, but from what I'm hearing, the guys they're having a ton of fun at the moment. I guess that's all we can ask for, is these drivers have fun. And being told that the winner of tonight's race will receive $25. Courtesy of TeamVLR.com, so make sure, of course, you support TeamVLR.com putting on these races. We'll get everything set up here in just a moment. A-OK at the moment. So 38 drivers have laid down a time in the practice session. We've got 2 drivers who are yet to lay down a lap time. Hopefully get all that sorted out here. And we'll get into some qualifying, we'll get into some heat races. And then of course, consolation race, and then we'll have an A main as well. At the moment, it is Tim Smith who is sitting on top of the speed charts at the moment. Then you go back to Tyler Deschamps, Nick Cooper, Chase Cabre, Zach Leonardi, James Edens, Adam Elby, Chris Brenner, Corey Hyman, Lewis Hewitt rounding up the top 10. You would think that this is a pro race, but no. Well, we got some pro drivers that have opted to go from the open-wheeled cars, and this time they strap into a much slower car. The dirt street stocks. Dirt street stocks. Mic volume is all the way up. Not sure why it's so low. Legitimately all the way up. Check 1 second. Alright, how's that? Well, that might be a little bit too loud, but whatever. You know what? It's okay. Might just have to start screen. By the way, I'm only talking normal too. Oh, you hear a lot of the cars doing some wheel spins and stuff like that. It's now time to get after qualifying. We'll have the top 10 fastest qualifiers on the left-hand side of your screen. So as we cycle through some of these drivers, the fastest guy in qualifying on the racetrack, you're watching the 097 of Tim Smith. Now watch Tim Smith go around this Phoenix International Raceway here in the Rallycross Dirt Street Stock Styles. So waiting for the first time to come through. Thanks, MX Rider. Like I said, we're just, well, unless we get told otherwise, we have no idea what the sound quality is like, so thank you for telling us. Tyler Deschamps, 41.663. Tim Smith, second quick with a 41.820. Chris Brenner, third quick with a 42.617. Shuffled down to position 4 with Chase Cabray, third quick with a 42.533. You watch the 28 of James Edens coming in for his second lap. And that was going to be quicker, but contact somewhere along this course. Unfortunately, he's going to be stuck in 8th position at the moment. Gets shuffled down to 9. Nick Cooper in the 1 car, going third quick. Oh, Jay Muddy, what's going on, buddy? This is where this shady place likes to hang out. Quite a lot of the time. We got 2 minutes left of qualifying here. Alan Gates in the 33, 25th quick. Zach Leonardi jumps to position 4. There's Nick Cooper on screen pulling up that one machine, third quick. Tyler Deschamps in the 25, 41.663. Zach Leonardi as well. I'm watching the 331 of Dustin Hall on screen. Spinning out there. David Heilemann, car number 40 tonight. Sitting 15th quick with a 43.664. It's 2 seconds off Tyler Deschamps' time. Some of these drivers out of their comfort zone here tonight. Race pays $25 to win. So at the moment we have officially timed in 37 cars. Still waiting on 3 more drivers to go out and lay a time, whether they get that time in or not. Considering we've only got just under 40 seconds to go. I doubt that's going to happen. Jonathan Smith getting some practice in here. 45.070. And checkered flag coming down right now on qualifying. And it is confirmed. Tyler Deschamps going quick time over Tim Smith, Nick Cooper, Zach Leonardi, Chris Brenner, Lewis Hewitt, Chase Cabrera, Corey Hine, James Edens, and Keith Hackney. 5 heat races this evening, 3 laps each heat race. Tyler Deschamps scheduled to start out of P1. We'll have Lewis Hewitt in car number 3 out of position 2. Adam Elby in the 31 out of position 3. Out of position 4, the 40 of David Heileman. Out of position 5, the 37 of Bryson Davin. Taylor Brizigella in car 8 out of position 6. Kenneth Ashlock in car 4 out of position 7. And Jesse Isidore out of position number 8. Yeah, Bob, well, I'm really not sure what to expect on this one. Lights flashing. Here we go. Green flag is off and we're underway here in the first heat race of the Dirt Street Stocks here at Phoenix for the TeamVLR.com Rallycross. Hewitt on the inside of Deschamps, getting a little bump from Adam Elby in the 31. But Deschamps will take the race lead, going through that S-bend. Down through a right hand, I'm not sure. Oh, we're going Joker lap already. From Adam Elby. Trying to pick up the lead here. In the first half of this one. 3 laps of distance for the opening heat of the night. Of course, it's Adam Elby out in front. Deschamps in second, Hewitt third, Parliament in fourth. Fifth is going to be Bryson Daffin. Then we go back to Jesse Isidore, Taylor Brizigella, and Kenneth Ashlock rounds out the field. We watch Deschamps on screen. Lap 1 in the books, and it belongs to Adam Elby with that Joker line. No one taking the Joker line on the second lap as they come across the jump. Getting some hang time while they're at it. Elby falling back to position 3 right now as Lewis Hewitt quickly goes into second spot. A white flag is out one more time around the Phoenix International Raceway for Tyler Deschamps. Hasn't taken the Joker lap yet. I suspect he will take it right now. He's got that much of a lead. I guess he doesn't need to. Hewitt, what's he going to do? No, he's opting going to stay the normal route on this racetrack. Hewitt got Elby in behind him right now. Coming into the final couple of corners. Tyler Deschamps will look to lock himself into tonight's main event. He will do so. He comes across the line in first place. Tyler Deschamps gets the win. Home in second, Lewis Hewitt. Then we go back to Adam Elby in third. Fourth is going to be David Heileman. Making it across the line. Home in fifth, Bryson Daffin. Taylor Brizigella will eventually get there. Jesse Isidore with a DNF, and along with Kenneth Ashlock as well. So heat 1 in the books. Tyler Deschamps picked up the win. Heat 2 up next. Starting on the pole in the 097 will be Tim Smith. Second will be the 41 of Chase Cabrera. Rocky Battenfield in the 18 will start position 3. Chase Copeland in the 110 will start position 4. Mark Pinsky in the 29 will start position 5. Alan Gates in the 33 will start position 6. Position 7, the 36 of Kane Williams and Aidan Maynard in car number 20 will start position number 8. Waiting for the lights to come on. Lights on.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. Here we go. 41 of Chase Cabray alongside Tim Smith. They go into turn number 1. Tim Smith on the inside. Cabray nearly shutting the door on Chase Copeland. Smith will lead through the S-bend. Oh, there was contact with a blue bollard or a blue barrels there. She raced for 4th and 5th right now. The 36 of Kane Williams battling alongside the 18 of Rocky Battenfield. We keep an eye on Cabray and Smith. Smith continuing to lead this field. He will lead lap number 1. It's about time Tim Smith led something. Watch the 3rd place car of the 110 of Chase Copeland. In position number 3, Rocky Battenfield holding down 4th. Then we go back to the 36 of Kane Williams. Alan Gates in 6th. Aidan Maynard in 7th. Coming to the white flag here on heat race number 2. Tim Smith leading the field. Chase Cabray, both these drivers started on the front row. Cabray in the 41. Got some damage to the front bumper of that 41 machine, but certainly not slowing that machine down. I really feel... Oh, Cabray! Over the jump and trying to take out some tyres. Off the final turn. The 097, Tim Smith getting the job done. Comes across the start-finish line. 2nd will go to Chase Cabray in the 41. After that heavy contact, 3rd will go to the 110 of Chase Copeland. Home in 4th is going to be the 33 of Alan Gates. Rocky Battenfield smoking. Thankfully that the checkered flag is out for Rocky, otherwise I dare say that 18 car may have just detonated. The 36 of Kane Williams, Aidan Maynard and Mark Pinsky finish this field. Yeah, Kyle, this is, yeah, you can say epic. Certainly out of my comfort zone, that's for sure. Here we go, heat race number 3 for the 3-lapper here at the Phoenix Rallycross racetrack in the Dirt Street Stocks, presented by TeamVLR.com. Starting on the pole in car number 1, that's going to be Nick Cooper. Starting out of position 2, the 78 of Corey Heim. Out of position 3, the 23 of Jeremy Capron. Out of position 4, the 95 of Adam Gordon.
Green, green.
Position 5, Carlin Graham, John Allensworth, and David. David in the 19 car. Go through the first turn, now through the little S-bend here. It's Heim. And the 78 leading from Gordon. They come across the jump. Capron got Cooper followed behind him. We go back to Carlin Graham in the 212. Coming out to complete the opening lap. 3rd heat race of the night. Capron in the 23. Cooper on the inside, the right hand turn. In turns 1. And here comes Cooper throwing the big dive bomb slide job into turn number 2. They go through the S-bend. As Cooper now tries to reel in the 78. And the 95 of Adam Gordon. Corey Heim in the 78. He's your race leader. Got the big X on those door panels. White flag. One more time for the third heat race of the night. Through the S-bend they go. Gordon chasing down your leader right now. They start to come onto the dirt. Up and over the jump. Battle for second and third. Third and fourth, sorry. Cooper and Capron again. Cooper a little out of shape there as they come off that jump. And the checkered flag is out and the battle is on for the race lead. Adam Gordon is stuck up the inside. He leaves the door open. And Corey Heim can't get him. They come down the final straight and there it is. Adam Gordon getting the win. In car number 95, Corey Heim in second. Third went to Jeremy Capron. Fourth, Nick Cooper. As Cooper tries to straight line him, Carlwood Graham Allensworth. And David Kuntz home in seventh. Heat 3 done. Heat number 4 up next on the program. Then we'll get into the consolation races. I really should have checked how many consolation races there are. Here we go, Heat 4. About to get onto the racetrack right now. Zach Leonardi will start on the front. Alongside him in the 28, it's James Edens. Starting out of position 3, car number 7, it's Howard Weaver. Blake Nelms in the 57 will start 4. Joseph... Surely these can't be real names. McWhorter in the 30, Bart Smith in the 39, Dustin Hoare and Mitchell Dubb. Waiting for the lights to turn on. Second last heat race of the night. So waiting on 2 more people to get on the grid. They missed the grid. Looks like we're going to go green right now. Lights are on.
Green, green, green.
These guys are worried about revving their engine. They almost forgot to go on green. Howard Weaver straight up into position number 1. As he goes into turn number 1. The right-hand turn. Zach Leonardi now looking back to the inside. Then we go back to the 57 of Blake Nelms and James Edens. Blake Nelms getting sideways there and spun out. Leonardi, your race leaders, they come across the jump for the first time in heat race number 4. Very, very close to getting that in. Those tyres was 24 of Zach Leonardi. We were a little wide coming off that final turn. They complete lap number 1. Howard Weaver in position number 2. And then you go back to James Edens in the 28 in position 3. Weaver may have had slight contact with that wall. Coming out of that S-bend, or going into the S-bend I should say, as we come up and over the jump for the second time. Weaver's high, wide, and he's certainly not answering because, well, he's doing a Cole New off and he's hitting everything in his way. Sorry, Cole, I had to say it. Leonardi will get the white flag. Now, right now, James Edens has got a chance to get by the 7 of Howard Weaver. See some damage to the front of that 7 machine. Edens to the inside. Weaver on the top side. Weaver now going to... Oh, I thought he was going to try and turn it back underneath him. Thinking that Edens may have carried a little bit more speed than what Weaver was actually carrying. Weaver almost getting that wall as they come around to the right-hand turn, then just up and over the jump. Zach Leonardi comfortably out in front, and oh, Weaver, well, it almost driving like some of the Kiwis right now. He just straight-lined James Edens. Although Edens, he's trying to power back around the outside of the 7 machine, not giving him any room, and they're making contact. Oh, Weaver and Edens going at it. Weaver's going to grab another set of tyres. Leonardi gets the win. Edens is going to grab second. Third is going to go to Weaver. McCorta, Hall, Nelms, Smith. 7 cars in heat race number 4. This is, yeah. Oh, this is entertaining. Final heat of the night up next. Heat race number 5 in just a few moments' time. Just ended us some things, Bob. This is why they don't get pro licenses. It looks like we've still got one cat trying to do some laps, but that'll be all. Heat race number 5, the final 3 laps for the heat races tonight. Chris Brenner alongside Keith Hackney out of position number 2. Tyler Burrow in the 35 out of position 3. Marty Barnes in the 27 out of position 4. Jonathan Smith, Corey Boudnot, Colton X, and that should be all. Michael McKay not here. Green flag is out and we're underway for the final heat race of the night. And Chris Brenner got the 35 up, peeking up the inside. That's Tyler Burrow. Contact in the back, the 86 of X going around. Burrow looking to the inside on Brenner as they come through the S-Bend. Boudinot along with Jonathan Smith making contact as well. So I've only seen one person use that choke line, and maybe these drivers have been told not to use it, considering that this is only a short 3-lap stint. Brenner leads from Burrow. Then you go back to the 69 of Keith Hackney. Marty Barnes in 4th. They complete lap number 1, and it's Chris Brenner who leads the opening lap. Hackney throwing it in sideways. Well, doing a nice little 360. Going to lose 3 spots. The 27 of Marty Barnes around as well. So they continue this one. Boudinot in the 34 in position 3. About a country mile away from the 35 of Burrow. Burrow makes a mistake going in to one of the final turns. Brenner, your race leader on screen. 1 lap to go. Just throwing it in sideways right now. Burrow in the 35 continues to hold on to position number 2. So at the moment, Brenner fastest lap with a 42.178. Coming up and over the jumps here at the Phoenix Rallycross racetrack. Big right hand turn. Long right hand turn. Trying to get into the right gear for Chris Brenner as he comes down the straightaway here. He will greet the checkered flag. Home in 2nd is going to be the 35 of Tyler Burrow. Home in 4th is going to be the 34 of Corey Boudinot. Jonathan Smith home in 4th. We got a little bit of daylight and sunshine. Back to our 5th place car, the 27 of Marty Barnes. And then we got 3/4 of a racetrack back to the 86 of Colton X in car number 86. And Keith Hackney not finishing that one. These drivers, well, they're having a bit of fun, doing some burnouts on the oval part of the racetrack. Alright, so consolation races are up next. I'm assuming we're going to have 2 consolation races. It'll be 4 laps to distance. Here we go. Adam Elby alongside Jeremy Capron, Corey Boudinot, Alan Gates, Joseph McCorta, Bryson Daffin, Carlon Graham, Marty Barnes, Kane Williams, Blake Nelms, Jesse Isidore, David Kuntz, Keith Hackney, Mark Pinsky, and that'll be the field here for the first consolidation races.
Green, green,
Green is out. Down into the first turn. It's Capron in the 23 who leads, getting very, very sideways. The 30 car on the outside. Oh, Budnot just flat out dumped the 23. There's a little bit of a pile up here. In turns 1. The drivers, well, you can almost say this is a bit of a dirt oval race. The 30 car of Joseph McWhorter. 33 of Alan Gates battling with Adam Elby there as they come to complete 1 of lap number 4. The 27, Marty Barnes in position. Number 5, then you go back to Jeremy Capron, who is a man on a mission right now, diving and ducking on the inside. The 37 of Bryson Daffin. Well, he made sure he got the 27 of Marty Barnes, and Marty Barnes going to return the favour. There's a bit of a how you going at the back, but keep an eye on Jeremy Capron as he comes flying up and over, nearly landing on the 33. Almost sending a medic out up and over the jump just then. 33 of Gates. Little bit of a donut to Capron. Capron outside, inside, trying to get back by the 33. Your race leader Budnot in the 34. After just flat out dumping someone in turn 1. He's in the race lead. Adam Elby in position 3. Capron back here in position 4. A little slow through that first turn as they come through the S-bend right now. But one car a little slow as they came off the jump. It's a 30 car there. And now the 31 of Adam Elby. Sneaking a peek to the inside. One lap to go in the first consi of the night. Budnot your race leader in the 34, Elby, and then McWhorter. Capron in 4th, Bryson Daffin in 5th. Across the jump, we see the 31 of Adam Elby. So the big hard left turn. Now to the final right-hand turn of this course. And the 34 of Corey Budnot comes across the line in first place. Home in second. 31 of Adam Elby. Third can be the 30 of Joseph McWhorter. Jeremy Capron in the 23, Bryson Daffin. Home in 5th. 6 is going to be Carlin Graham. No, it's going to be Kane Williams, in fact. Home in 7th will be Carlin Graham, Jesse Isidore, Marty Barnes, and Alan Gates. As consi number 2 up next, and your lineup looks like this. Chase Copeland, Howard Weaver, David Heilemann, Nick Cooper, Jonathan Smith, Rocky Battenfield, Dustin Hall, Taylor Brizigeller, John Allensworth, Colton Nixon, Aiden Maynard. Green flag is out, 4 laps of distance. Here we go. Down into the first right-hand turn of the second consi race tonight. Oh, we got an 86 car almost going upside down. And the 8 car starting to plow through some people. David Heilemann going in reverse, turn on the 22 in the process. As Weaver sitting in position number 1 right now, coming across the jump. Chase Copeland, Nick Cooper in 3rd. 4th is John Allensworth, Aiden Maynard, Rocky Battenfield, Jonathan Smith, Ix Heilemann, and Dustin Hall. And Taylor Brizigeller out of this one. So we complete the opening lap of the second consi race of the night. Copeland trying to run down the 110. Sorry, Copeland is the 110. John Allensworth in the 09 trying to run down the 110 for 3rd and 4th. Across the jump for the 2nd time in this consi. Still Weaver to lead from Cooper. Copeland, Allensworth, Battenfield, your top 5. Although Battenfield a fair way back from your 4th place run of the 09 of John Allensworth. Watch Cooper here in 2nd spot in the 1 machine. Trying to track down his teammate, Howard Weaver. Coming back from the pavement into the dirt part of this course and up and over the jump. Weaver coming into the final corner there, the big right-hand turn. You will now see the white flag being displayed here at Phoenix. One more lap for Howard Weaver to make himself into tonight's $25 to win race. To do something different here, we'll go on board with Howard Weaver. It looks really laggy, just saying, not gonna lie. We'll get out of that camera. Final time, Howard Weaver will come across the start-finish line in tonight's consi, getting the win. 2nd will be Nick Cooper. 3rd, a good battle between Copeland and Allensworth. It's going to be Copeland who gets 3rd from Allensworth. 5th is going to be Rocky Battenfield. He will beat across the line Jonathan Smith in 6th. Turn 1, Turn E, the 40 of David Harleman coming home in 7th. Then we go back to Dustin Hall coming across the line, and then Aiden Maynard back there in position number 9. So I think that is all the consi races done. And now I think we have our main event to come up next on the program. We'll have a little bit of a warm-up session. 5 minutes of warm-up, so we'll let these guys get on the racetrack and turn some laps. And it is really laggy here. In fact, I'm not even going to let these guys turn any laps. We're going to go straight into tonight's feature event. 16 cars. Tyler Deschamps, Tim Smith, Adam Gordon, Zach Leonardi, Chris Brenner, Lewis Hewitt, Chase Cabray, Corey Heim, James Edens, Tyler Burrow, Corey Budinot, Adam Elby, Joseph McWhorter, Howard Weaver, Nick Cooper, and Chase Copeland. Our 16 cars, 10 laps the distance here. Waiting on Cabray, I believe, to get on the grid. Although I just heard a couple of cars get in gear, so we wait for the lights to turn on. There we go, Cabray is on the grid. Ladies and gentlemen, our A main about to start. 10 laps on the board. I don't think there's any yellows. And we are green. Oh, that is real laggy. Tyler Deschamps down into 1. There is contact already. Don't even know where to begin with that one. I think the 41 had a place in that one. That's Chase Cabray at the back, and, well, there is carnage. Oh, we were just flat out nailing the tyres, getting pushed. And this is just an absolute shambles right now. Burden not making his way through the field. Surprised there's a straight paddle on that car at the moment. Well, he just got chopped down. Well, they go 4 wide right now through the turn. And, well, what do you expect? The 34 involved in that one. Weaver trying to make his best impression and go 2 wheel. Oh, Budenot hitting the tyres. Oh, who's out of the 84? Sorry, 24. It's Leonardi. He was headed straight for the flag stand or the start-finish pole there. Weaver somehow in position number 2, I believe. No, position 3. Tyler Deschamps, your race leader. Adam Gordon in 2nd. 3rd is, Adam Elby. So Howard Weaver in 4th from that Consi. Oh, Cabre got turned there. That was Zach Leonardi who made that happen. Tim Smith making his way back into a top 10 position at the moment. So 2 down, 8 to go. Oh, the 35 of Barry a little loose in front of Hewitt. Hewitt done well to avoid that 35 car. We watched the 7 car of Weaver come through the corner just before the jump. Trying to track down the 31 of Adam Elby. Meanwhile, Tyler Deschamps, your race leader by about 3.5 seconds. Hewitt sitting in position number 5. Joseph McWhorter, James Edens as well, Tyler Burrow and Tim Smith, Zach Leonardi rounding out the top 10 in this 16 car field at the moment. Edens peeking to the inside on that 30 machine. Edens completes the pass. Now Smith is there. A 4-second lead for Tyler Deschamps. So Cabre already out of this one, as is the 70 of Chris Brenner. And there's your race leader on screen, a 5.5-second lead. And he's 6 laps to go to earn himself a nice little $25 check for some dirt street stocks here on the Phoenix Rallycross track. Oh, there goes Corey Hyman, the 78. Making a move on the 31. The 78 is now a lap down. He's got some engine issues as well. He just right turns Howard Weaver, so I dare say that'll be the end of his event. He has just been removed from the service, so you're an absolute idiot, mate. Hewitt up to position 4. Weaver back to 5. And now James Edens hot on the tail of that 7 machine. Edens and Weaver have a little contact. Yes, they can rub door panels in these cars. They're a lot tougher than what a sprint car are, a lot heavier. Tim Smith closely followed back by Tyler Burrow in the 35, halfway home in this feature event. Weaver peeking outside, inside. Oh no, Hewitt around, doing a complete 360. A lot of people missed him. Weaver doing his best impression of Lewis Hewitt. Smith got on by, Burrow got on by, as did James Edens. McWhorter in the 30 car comes across the coming across the jump in 5th spot. Smith now trying to go outside, inside in, and Lewis Hewitt as well. Nice little 3-car battle for 5th, 6th, and 7th at the moment. So there's James Edens on screen, sitting in position number 4. Adam Elby in 3rd across the jump. Adam Gordon, sorry, in the 95 in 2nd. And Tyler Deschamps, here he is, your race leader. He is just in cruise control at the moment. He's got over a 7-second lead. That is a dominating performance by that 25 machine. Watch the 35 of Burrow, a little mistake again. Just this car's difficult to keep the momentum up. You got to keep it in the right gear, that's for sure. Hewitt now trying to get back to position number 6 after that incident happened a lap or two ago where he spun out right where the 30 did just then. And Hewitt was on the inside and Weaver had to take evasive action as well. Man, this is some tough going here right now. Smith in the 97, flying like a fox. He's got the old Rocky Battenfield number out. He's taken Rocky's number. Chase Copeland being put a lap down. As we see the 25, the race leader, Tyler Deschamps, across the jump for the penultimate time. White flag being displayed for Tyler Deschamps in car number 25, looking for that $25 payday. Here in the Dirt Street Stocks at Phoenix Rallycross track, presented by TeamVLR.com. Tyler Deschamps, he's got one more lap. He will come across the jump behind Nick Cooper. Nick Cooper in danger of going a lap down. Oh, Howard Weaver caught the tyres on the bottom part of that jump. Cooper stuck to the inside, trying to stay not a lap down, but he caught the tyres. Tyler Deschamps letting Weaver back by, so he's back on the lead lap. Howard Weaver, very, very cheeky. But Tyler Deschamps, he's got an 8-second lead. And checkered flag is out. Tyler Deschamps with the win. Second is going to go to the 95 of Adam Gordon. Third across the line will be the 31 of Adam Elby. James Eden's coming out of the final turn right now. He will get position number 4. 5 will go to Tim Smith. 6 is going to be Lewis Hewitt. 7th, Howard Weaver in that 7 machine. Tyler Burrow in 8th. And those are the guys that were able to finish. Howard Weaver doing his best impression of Cole Newhafen, trying to hit everything. I'm sorry, Cole. I kid. All right. So that is the checkered flag done. We're gonna grab a couple of guys. Yeah, we're gonna bring up our 5th place finisher, Tim Smith. Tim, yeah, I don't know where to begin with that one, but that was wild. That was entertaining. How was it from your perspective?
Start was a little frustrating, and nobody seemed to want to lift going into turn 1, but I kind of expected that, so just kind of tried to claw my way back up.
Something different to run in a rallycross in a dirt street stock. Normally, you know, we run these dirt street stocks on a full dirt oval track, but I mean, what did you make of the format here tonight?
I mean, it was really fun. These cars on a rallycross track, I should say, are really, really fun. You can get some decent guys around you to race with them, I guess.
All right, well, look, you got, what did you get, 5th tonight? A good night overall. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Oh, definitely. Everybody at UW Motorsports. WickedCushion.com for sponsoring the team. Of course, Ultimate Dirt TV for cool-ass broadcasts they do. Colby's Eye Paints for the paint jobs, and VLR for putting on this whole mess.
All right, there we go. Tim Smith. Now we'll grab our 7th place finisher. It's going to be the 7 of Howard Weaver. Howard, 7th place. You I'm assuming you had to let Tyler Deschamps, if he wanted his paycheck, that he had to let you back by so you could finish on the lead lap.
I'm surprised I'm being interviewed. I asked him for a lucky dog.
So this was an unexpected race and a car and track combination. What are your thoughts, on this track and combination? Is it something that could be put up as a league if you get the right people in?
I think we need to have a pro series in these for sure. I think we had a lot of the right people, but there's a few of them that probably shouldn't have been in there, but it was pretty fun until the feature, really. I'd be open to the league, though. Maybe some people said legend cars would be better in these, but or at these tracks, but yeah, I like the weirdness.
Is it there was a talk of a lap car sort of taking you out intentionally. I mean, what was the go there?
Well, they're saying that people can hardly hear me, so you might
Or
turn
talk up?
well, I'm trying, but yeah, there was a lap car. I'm not saying any names, but it was Corey Heim, and yeah, he was pretty much trying to destroy everybody. It seemed like.
Seemed there was a
He
few
almost
Corys that were
flipped
doing
me.
that.
Well, some of them I'm not sure if they were on purpose or just like screwing up, but his it seemed a little more blatant because I mentioned something whenever someone else called him out. I was pointing out that that's who it was, and then so then he got to me and he almost flipped me. So it's just good old short track racing.
If that's what you want to call it, we'll call it that. Hey, seventh, after starting 14th, having to come through that consi, you can't be too disappointed with that. Before we let you get out of here, I won't say celebrate with the team because I don't think there'll be any celebrating. There'll be certainly some late nights in the shed trying to fix up this car, for the next time that it hits the racetrack. Anyone you'd like to thank?
Oh yeah, just everybody that came out on short notice and you for the broadcast. But yeah, we actually got up to like third there after the initial wrecks, and then got kind of beat back through there. But it was a lot of fun, and I want to do it again. I guess maybe with the right people, like you said. So yeah, just everybody that came out and tuned in, and you for broadcasting it, Brad. Say it was pretty fun to watch too.
All right, well, actually got our third place driver in here. It's taken a while to get in, but Adam Elby, congratulations on third. You started 12th on the grid, and third place. You got to be overall happy with how that night progressed in that A main.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We got the call to come out and run this with about 10 minutes of practice, and we weren't too bad in qualifying. Our heat race, I think I might have messed up on the start a little bit and just cruising third. We are sitting good in the B main, and I tried a different, just rolling on the throttle and then short shifting in a second, and just banged right into neutral. And there, a few cars went by, and first corner I had some major damage, and I was cranked right the entire race just to be able to go straight. But we were able to get in the feature, and then made some good moves early on and just held on to it.
When you run sprint cars, I mean, talk about the difference from going to a sprint car on an oval track to, going into a dirt street stock to where you got to turn left and right. Worry about cars not turning you at the wrong place at the wrong time. Watching out for those tire barriers on the inside, and then also going over a jump. I mean, it's got it all.
Yeah, well, we're in the Pro Series for the late models and the sprint cars, so a lot of the dirt stuff on there does kind of translate over here, just being smooth and all that stuff. But I actually made it into the Pro Rallycross Series, but unfortunately, due to work and stuff like that, I haven't been able to make any of the races, so I've been kind of a no-show on that, unfortunately. But that's helped us a lot. Pick up the track pretty quick here. This is one of my favorite tracks for Rallycross, and it was a good time.
Well done on our third. Anyone you'd like to give a shout out to?
I got to give a shout out to Third Base Bar and Grill, Swindell Speed Lab, Insane Wraps, and VLR for putting this deal on. I hope we could do more of these. It was a good time.
All right, there we go. Adam Elby home in third. No Adam Gordon for second. We'll chat to our winner in victory lane. Only won by a mere 7 seconds tonight. Tyler Deschamps. Tyler, congratulations on a dominating win here. You had to let Howard back by with the lucky dog so you could get your payday, but you did that, but you still had quite a big lead here over this field.
Yeah, of all the things, I'm apparently halfway decent. I was driving a street stock on a rallycross track. I couldn't really believe that, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I can't believe how much fun, like, you just throw these random cars on like a rallycross track and it's actually somewhat halfway decent. But yeah, I had a blast out there, and Gene Howard got destroyed by a certain somebody there, and I kind of felt bad for him, so I just had to let him back by there. So yeah, I I I can't believe that turned out even as decent as it did. I mean, obviously there was some wrecks, but I mean, holy hell, that was some brawling out there.
Do you run rally cars much? I mean, how would be a I mean, what have you done sort of, you know, in our racing when it comes to racing on here?
I've done a league before with rally cars that I just happened to race with Bobby Zielinski in, so I usually get my ass handed to me every time I go out. But he's taught me a lot about how to do it, so um, I've learned a lot through him. But I don't really do it a whole lot. I do it like once every month, so I mean it's not really like something I do all the time, but probably more than what these guys do. But yeah, it's just slow and steady. That's how you do it. So I just went out there and rolled right around everywhere and it seemed to work. So yeah, I guess I gotta give thanks Zelensky a little bit on that.
Well, you guys are slow and steady. That's what these cars are known for. Well done on the win, and also picking up $25 as well for the victory here. You know, big thanks to Team VLR for that one. But you know, before we let you get out of here, is there anyone else you'd like to give a shout out to or a thank you to?
I gotta give a shout out to Dead Zone Racing, Zach Leonardi, and all the guys over at the Wet Bandit Gang for preparing the car, and you Brett for doing broadcast, and VLR for putting up these money races. They always end up fun, and I mean had a blast out there for the short notice. So I mean, there's can't believe it turned out as good as it did, like I said. But yeah, hats off to everybody out there. Great show, I think.
All right, there we go. Tyler Deschamps now with the win here, and also picking up an extra $25 courtesy of TeamVLR.com. Well, that concludes this little $25 to win show in the Dirt Street Stocks here at the Phoenix International Rallycross track. And on behalf of everyone here at TeamVLR.com and of course Ultimate TV, it's Brett Wheeler signing off saying what a fun night this was. And congratulations to Tyler Deschamps, Adam Gordon, and Adam Elby, your top three. We'll see you next time. Good night, everyone.